Hello children, welcome to my channel. Today let us come back to our lesson. Before going to start our lesson, as usual, let us go for the proverb. The proverb which I have taken today is honesty is the best policy. What do you mean by honesty, children? Honesty means truthfulness. Truthfulness, that means be very acceptable with the other people. How is it about children? How are you going to be acceptable by the other people? It is possible only when you are always true with them. True with them in the sense, whatever you are saying, it should have a background of truth. Suppose anyone needs any help from you, you say that yes, it's a very easy job for me, I will definitely do for you. Okay, but if you really does that job and makes the other person happy, then you will be really a trustworthy person. Then definitely that person feels that yes, he is the person who is really going to help me. In that case, what happens, children? When you are really in need, definitely that person will help you. That means what? This give and take process makes you to have a very healthy society around you. This will definitely help you to have a very happy living. In other case, lying. Lying in the sense means what? Saying false or show up, thinking that I can do this, I can do that, but actually when you are really in need, you are not doing that, you are unable to do that. This all will lead to unacceptable situations where the people, whenever they see you, they only say that this person says that he will do, but he cannot. He don't have any capability. He's not having capability to do, but he says. They say even one proverb, he only preaches but not practices. That's a very severe comment upon you children. So be honest, not only with your friends, but also with your teachers, with your studies. Be honest and do your work sincerely. Didn't get the answer, try to copy from others. That is not the case. You have understood that you have not got that answer. So, better next time you prepare well and come for the test. It is always better to have your original marks. So, children, always be honest. You should have that principle in your life, and that principle will definitely lead you a very happy, healthy life. And a very healthy society will be formed if everybody follows this. So, really, honesty is the best policy which every one of us should have it. Okay, children? Now, let us come back to our lesson, children. We were doing integers, 7th class, TS syllabus. In integers, I have done the various properties additions. I have done subtractions, and now we are going to talk about multiplication. When I was dealing with addition and subtraction, children, at that time also I have talked about multiplication with the signs. What did I say? Whenever you are adding or subtracting the numbers, a bracket will be given to you. The first and foremost thing for you is you have to open the bracket. In order to open the bracket, you need to multiply the signs. Also, I told you that children, for every number, the sign is on its left side. Now, once again, let us have a small recollection of the signs multiplication. What did I say, children? Signs, when I was dealing with, I told that when you are having plus, and multiplying with minus, you are going to get minus. When you are having minus number and multiplying with a plus number, also you will be having minus. When you are having a minus number and you are multiplying with another minus number, you are going to have plus. And when you have a plus number and multiplying with another plus number, you are going to have plus. So what are you understanding, children? You can divide it into two groups. Whenever you are multiplying different signs, the solution is minus. Whenever you are multiplying same signs, you are going to get plus. Okay, children. Now, this is the case when you have two integers multiplication. But if you have more than two integers, there is another property which you should learn and you should understand, then only you can proceed with the numbers. Suppose you have got a number, children, you have got minus 2 and they have asked you to multiply with another number minus 3. What are you doing, children? You are multiplying two numbers, negative numbers, minus into minus, you know, plus. You need not write plus. 2 3s are 6 is the answer for it. Now, suppose you have got another multiplication. This is more than two integers. 2 into 3 into minus 4. In this case, what are you doing, children? You are multiplying three negative signs. See here, children, when I said the same signs, this rule pertains only to two integers. But when there are more than two, it changes. How it changes, children? Actually, this property we are going to use. See, minus into minus, we know plus. Plus into minus, you are getting minus. So, multiply the numbers. I told you, no, in the multiplication, what you have to do, children? Always multiply signs first, then numbers. Don't multiply numbers first. First, you need to multiply signs and you should understand which sign you are going to get for the problem. Then you have to proceed. So, when I multiply the signs, minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, you are getting minus. 3 2s are 6, 6 4s are 24. So, the answer that we are getting here is minus 24. Let me take another value. Minus 2 into minus 3 into minus 4 into minus 5. When you are doing this, children, let us first multiply signs. As I told you, multiplication deals with the signs first. Multiplication of integers means first you need to multiply the signs. So when you multiply minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, again minus into minus plus, so ultimately you are going to get plus. So let us multiply the numbers. 5 2s are 10, 4 3s are 12, 12 into 10 is 120. So when you multiply 6, 3 2s are 6, 6 4s are 24, 24 5s are 120. Anyway, the multiplication is 120 you are getting. So with the help of this, let us have a small property, children. What is the property here, you know? When you are talking about number of negative signs, let us consider number of negative signs. If number of negative signs are even means 2, 4, 6, 8, you know about the even numbers. So, if the number of negative signs are even, always you will be getting positive as the symbol for multiplication. If you have the number of negative signs, say children, here 2 are there, here 1, 2, 3, 4 are there, 2 and 4 are even numbers, so you can see the answers are having plus. But when I have seen this, here I have got 1, 2, 3, 3 is an odd number. So when you are having number of negative signs as odd, then when you are multiplying odd number of negative signs, the answer will come in negative. Please keep it in mind, children. See, these are small numbers, only 3, 4. So we could minus into minus, plus into minus, minus, like that we have multiplied. But if you have a lengthy problem, you cannot keep on multiplying like that. Even if you try to do like that also, definitely you may go wrong at any step. One or the other step, definitely it goes wrong if it is a lengthy problem. So, only you should have in mind about this property, children. First, in the given problem, count how many number of negative signs are there with it. Sometimes for multiplication you may have positive and a negative. Also you will be given. One positive number, one negative number also will be given. Or 2 positive numbers, 3 negative numbers also will be given to you. So your task when we are multiplying is find out how many negative values are given in the problem. And you know pretty well what are even and what are odd. So see whether there are even number of negative signs are there or odd number of negative signs. If the number of negative signs are even, answer is in plus. So directly you need not keep any number, just any sign, just directly go for the multiplication of the numbers and write the answer. In case if you have odd numbers multiply when you do, you have got minus. So take minus and then go for multiplication. So this is a very, very important rule which you should remember. This will help you to reduce your task of doing multiplication problems in integers. If you don't know these small clues, then you need to multiply minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, minus into minus plus. This, what happens, this routine multiplication, at the end you may go anywhere wrong and your answer will be wrong because children, there is a lot of difference between minus and plus values. For example, let us see children, a number line I will draw. In this number line you have got 0, 1, 2, 3. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So in this case children, when you are multiplying, if you have got answer as a 3, but actually you are supposed to get its answer as minus 3. So this is the answer which you need to get children, but you have done a mistake of taking it as a 3. See the difference children? A lot of difference will be there between positive and negative values. That is why whenever you are going for integers multiplication, you should be very careful with the signs. If you are following this procedure, there is no scope of getting any mistake, children. Now, I hope you have understood this basic. With the help of this basic, I would like to continue my topic with first do these problems which are there in your page 7. So, let us see do these problems. In your textbook, children, page 7, you have got, I think 4 bits are there. So let us do one by one in that. You will be understand about what is that. The problem in page 7, it's do this sums, children. In this do this sums, the question is compute the following. Compute the following means you have to find out the product. The first problem that is given to is 2 into minus 6. As I told you earlier, children, you may get some positive and negative signs also. When you are multiplying, first you are supposed to multiply the signs. It has got positive sign, it has got negative sign, plus into minus is minus. 2, 6 are 12. So minus 12 is its answer. Now, the second bit that you have got is 5 into minus 4. Again, plus into minus, minus. 5 4s are 20. Now, when you go to the third one, you have got 9 into minus 1. Again, plus into minus is minus. 9 ones are 9. So it's a very simple thing, children. You have got in do these problems. So that I have explained. I hope you have followed that. Now we will directly go to exercise 7. We will go for exercise 7. In your textbook, you have got page 10. You have got exercise 4 in your textbook, page 10. Let us talk about the first one. The first problem is fill in the blanks. You are supposed to fill this. What is the first problem given here, children? Minus 100 into minus 6. Minus 100 into minus 6. As I said earlier, multiply the negative signs. Minus into minus plus. You need not write plus. 100 into 6. 600 is your answer. Now when you go to the second bit, children, you have got minus 3 into, you have got dash here, is equal to 3. Just understand this sum, children. You have got a minus sign. As I told you, multiply minus the signs first. We don't know with which you have to multiply this. It is having minus sign, but the answer is plus. With a minus sign, to get answer plus, it is definite that we have to multiply it with minus. So, you have kept minus. And same number we have got means it is nothing but 1. 3 ones are 3. So, minus into minus plus 3 is your answer. Now, when you go to the third problem, 100 into minus 6. So, children, here plus into minus, minus 100 into 6, 600. You can see the difference between these two, children. Both minuses means you have got plus, one minus means you have got minus. Next, when you go to the fourth problem, minus 20 into minus 10. So, two negative signs, minus into minus plus, 20 into 10. How much, children, will be getting? 200. This is your answer. Now, when you go to the fifth bit, 15 into minus 3. These are dashes, children, here. 15 into minus 3 is a dash. Plus into minus, minus. 15 threes are 45. So, these are the 5 bits that are given in your fill in the blanks. Now, we will go to the second problem. You have to find the products of the given sums. They have given some sums to you, children. You need to find out the product. That means you need to multiply them. Let us see one by one here. So, second problem, page 11, first bit. 3 into minus 1. It's a pretty easy one. Plus into minus, minus. 3 ones are 3 is your answer. Second one, minus 1 into 225. Again, minus into plus, minus. 1 into 225. 225 is your answer. Now, the third bit is minus 21 into minus 30. So again, minus into minus plus, you need to multiply 21 with 30, children. I told you rough work is very important. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. You are going to get 630. Okay, next, fourth one. What is the fourth one? Minus 316 into minus 1. Minus into minus, you are getting plus. 316 into 1 is 316. Now go to the fifth one. What is the fifth one, children? Minus 15 into 0 into minus 18. We know pretty well, children, any number multiplied by 0 is 0 only. Whatever big number you have written or whatever number of numbers you have written, ultimately the whole thing is multiplied by 0. What is the value? 0 only. So you are going to get its value as 0 only. Now we go to the sixth one. What is the sixth problem, children? The sixth problem is minus 12 into minus 11 into 10. So you have got three values here, but negative sign is there only for 2. So minus into minus is plus. Answer is plus. 12 into 11 into 10. So 11 tens are, you will be getting 110, children. 110 when you multiply it by 12. 12 ones are 12. 12 1 13. 1320 is your answer for this. Now we go to the seventh problem. Seventh problem given to you is 9 into minus 3 into minus 6. So here once again you have got one positive and two negatives. So minus into minus is plus. 6 threes are how much, children? 18. 18 into 9. 9 8s are 72. 9 ones are 9 plus 7. How much, children? 60. 162 is your answer. So this tables, children, if you know the tables well, it is easy for you to do the problems very easily. So I had a doubt whether you can multiply directly 18 nines are, so I have done it like this, so that even the one who doesn't know this table also can, it helps to do. Next, let us go to the eighth one. What is the eighth problem? Minus 18 into minus 5 into minus 4. Just now I have explained you, children, about the multiplication of a different number of negative signs. Here we have got three values. 3 is an odd number. All the three are negatives. That means odd number of times you are multiplying negative value. So it is definite that our answer is minus. This is 5 fours are 20. 18 into 20, children. 0 to 360 minus 360 is your answer in this particular problem. Next, we are going to go for ninth. I hope you are following, children, the multiplication and all. Now ninth one, minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 3 into 4. So here also the same case, children. Though you are having 4 values given here, for 3 values you have negative sign. 3 is an odd number, so definitely the answer will be in minus. Next, you multiply 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24, 24 1s are 24. So the answer will be minus 24. Next, when you go to the 10th bit, what is the 10th bit? Minus 3 into minus 6 into minus 2 into minus 1. So how much, children, here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have got 4. 4 is an even number. All the 4 values are having negative sign only. So, even numbers when you multiply, even negative numbers if you multiply, answer will be in positive. So, we need not worry to keep any sign there. So, multiply children. 6 2 is 12, 12 3 is 36. 36 1 is 36. So, your answer is 36. So, I hope you have understood this problem children. You can copy it. I'll give some time for you so that you can copy these sums. Now, we'll go to the next sum. This sums the third problem onwards children. You are having verbal problems. So verbal problems are nothing but, I think you are used to call them as word problems. They are supposed to call them as verbal problems. I heard many people saying them as word problems also. But as I am doing the problems here, it is difficult for me to write the entire problem on the board. So I only write the 1 or 2 points, words of that problem, and I'll let you know the page number and all. So please go through your textbook for it children. So the same page 11. You are getting in page 11, third problem children. The third problem talks about a certain freezing. A certain freezing process. It goes on like this. Let me read the sum and explain to you children. The problem says that a certain freezing process requires that the room temperature be lowered from 40 degrees centigrade at the rate of 5 degrees centigrade. So they are asking you to talk about this problem is talking about freezing room. What is that freezing one children? Freezing process is taking place in a room. What is the meaning of that freezing process children? The freezing process means what you know? Cooling process. There is a room which is allotted for cooling purpose. That means they are keeping certain food items. We need to take some food items or sometimes some medicines also need to be kept in that cooling places. So there is a room which is used for freezing purpose. So a certain freezing process requires that the room temperature be lowered from 40 degrees at the rate of 5 degrees centigrade every hour. Initially, the temperature of room was 40 degrees centigrade children, and every hour the temperature should be decreased to 5 degrees. At a time, it should not be decreased because the items that are kept in it may require this process to be taken place. In that room, for every hour, there should be a reduction of the temperature 5 degrees. So the machinery is arranged like that. Then the question is, what will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins? Means they have started the machine, cooling process is going on. After 10 hours, what will be the temperature of that room? Let us solve this problem children. I hope you have understood the problem. What does the problem says? The problem says that there is a room in which the initial temperature of the room. So let me write that. What is the initial temperature? The initial temperature of the room is 40 degrees centigrade. The room's initial temperature is 40 degrees centigrade. Then, according to the problem, what does the problem is saying? There is a rate of decrease. Rate of decrease in temperature. What is the rate of decrease in temperature, children? 5 degrees centigrade per hour. Means in 1 hour, the temperature should be reduced 5 degrees. They have given us the number of hours. How many hours? Hours. In 10 hours, what will be the temperature of that room? So, in 10 hours means, what is the decreased temperature, children? Decreased temperature will be, see, for 1 hour, 5 degrees. For 10 hours, 10 into 5, that is 50 degrees centigrade, there will be decrease in temperature. So now we need to find out what is the room temperature. The room temperature will be what, children, at that time? Earlier temperature was 40. But now the temperature got decreased. Decreased means minus 50. So when we are talking about additions of integers, we discussed about it. The difference of these two numbers we have to find out. The bigger one is having minus sign, so answer will be in minus. The difference 50 minus 40 is 10. So the room temperature after 10 hours will be 10 degrees centigrade. This is your answer, children. I hope you have understood. Let me explain you once again about this. There is a room, a freezing room, in which the initial temperature was 40 degrees, and it is asked that for every 1 hour, the temperature of the room is getting reduced by 5 degrees. The machine is arranged in such a way. Automatically, every 1 hour, the temperature will be automatically getting reduced by 5 degrees, 5 degrees. Now the question for us is, after 10 hours, what will be the temperature of that room? So, what we have written here, children? Initial temperature of the room is 40 degrees. Rate of decrease is 5 degrees per hour. So, number of hours that are given to us is 10 hours. So, what is the decrease in temperature? 10 into 5, 50 degrees temperature got decreased. Earlier it was 40, the temperature has gone down. See, children, from 40, 30, 20, it goes on like that, 0, then minus values it goes. That is what the reduction means. So, we have to reduce from 40 to 50, 40 minus 50. How much we got? Minus 10 degrees centigrade is the answer. So, finally, after 10 hours, the same room which was having 40 degrees temperature earlier has come down to minus 10 degrees centigrade. Because of that arrangement, what does that arrangement do? That arrangement will reduce the temperature of the room by 5 degrees every hour. I think you have understood, children. I hope I am clear. If you have any doubt, children, you can put it in the comment box. I will definitely help you, children. Once I will give a small gap so that you can copy this sum. Now, let us go to the next sum that is there in the same page, that is page 11, fourth problem. Let me discuss about that problem, children. So the fourth problem in this particular page is dealing with in a class test. It starts with in a class test. It goes on like this. So let me read the problem and explain you, children. What does this problem says? The problem says, in a class test containing 10 questions. You are all used to write the test, you know. So the same thing here. Maybe this is an objective type test. There are 10 questions given in the test. 3 marks are awarded for correct answer. So you write the answers, objective type especially, when you write the answers, some may go right, some may go wrong. But usually children in your class, whatever are right marks or right answers, for that they will give marks. But see this problem children, they have allotted 3 marks. If one answer is correct, the person is getting 3 marks. And minus 1 mark for every wrong, incorrect answer. This is very dangerous test, children. These are called negative marking tests. Negative marking test means what, children? When you are doing wrong, definitely your marks will get reduced. That is why whenever anybody goes for competitive examination, first they will find out whether there are negative marks or not. Because if there are negative marks, you cannot use head and tail method. Just choice, head and tail. If the answer you don't know. So some they do know, hinky pinky ponky, something they will do, and some answer they will keep. Thinking that if it is right, okay, I'll get marks. If it is wrong, it's okay, I don't get marks. Like that people will think. In case if negative marks are there, this will not function, children. One should not do like this, because if they are not sure about the answer, better they don't answer it. So that kind of question is this. There are totally 10 questions. In that 10 questions, whoever answers correctly, the correct answer is having 3 marks. And the wrong answer is having minus 1 mark. And for every incorrect answer, minus 1 marks. And 0 are for questions not attempted. If you are not attempting, there is no positive marks, there are no negative marks. So you are safe. That is why when you go for in the higher classes or whenever appearing for any competitive examinations, you should only answer when you know. Otherwise, you are not supposed to answer. So let us talk about this. In this problem, what is that they have done? That they are talking about 3 persons. One is Gopi, the other one is Reshma, and another one is Rashmi. They said that Gopi gets 5 correct and 5 incorrect answers. What will be his score? The second one, Reshma gets 7 correct answers and 3 incorrect answers. What is her score? Third one, Rashmi gets 3 correct answers and 4 incorrect answers. Out of 7 questions she has attempted. Well, so she has not attempted 10. She has attempted only 7. So what is her score? So let us do this problem one by one, children. One by one, part by part, we will talk about this. So in this, what are the total number of questions, children? Total number of questions. How many are there? You have got 10 questions. And you are asked how many marks are allotted. Marks allotted for correct answer. How many marks are allotted for correct answer? 3. Incorrect answer. If the answer is not correct, you have got minus 1. Then unattempted questions, they have 0 marks. That means neither plus nor minus. Those are the things. So one by one we will do. The first one is about Gopi. We have to talk about Gopi's score. What is Gopi's score? Let us write the number of correct answers. How many he has done number of correct answers? He did 5. So what are the marks allotted for it? Each correct answer is having 3 marks. Total 5. That means he has got 15 marks for his correct answers. Then number of incorrect answers. How many? They are also 5. Then what are the marks he will be getting? Each incorrect answer is having -1 mark. They are 5. So he is going to get -5 marks. So what is his score? Total score. How much he might have got? From 15, you have to subtract 5. That means he has scored 10 marks. So I hope you have understood, children. He got 10 marks here. Now we will go to the second one. Reshma. Reshma's score. According to the problem, what are the number of correct answers? How many answers she has taken? She has done 7 correct answers. So what are the marks she has secured? For one correct answer, 3, 7. That is 21 marks she has secured for her correct marks. Now, number of incorrect answers. How many incorrect answers are there? Reshma, 3. So what are the marks that she has scored? Each incorrect mark -1 into 3, she has scored -3 marks. So what is her final score? Final score will be from 21 you have to take out to 3. So how many marks she has checked, children? 18 marks. 18 marks Reshma has scored. Now, the third bit in this problem is Rashmi. Rashmi's score. Let us talk about Rashmi's score. For her, how many number of correct answers she has done? According to the problem, how many correct answers she has done? 3. So what are the marks allotted for it? 3 marks for correct. Total 3 questions she has given. So 9 marks she has got. And number of incorrect answers. How many are there, children? How many incorrect answers she has done? 4. So what are the marks she has secured? For each one, -1 into 4, -4 marks. So what is her final score? Her final score is 9 minus 4, 5 marks. So children, basing on this, Gopi has scored 10 marks, Reshma has scored 18 marks, Rashmi has scored 5 marks. I hope you have understood, children. Once again, I'll say this problem. What does this problem says? There is a questionnaire containing 10 questions and marks allotted for it is for each right answer 3 marks. For each wrong answer -1 mark. If the person has not attended the question, 0, no marks allotted. So there are 3 persons here, Gopi, Reshma and Rashmi. They have answered the questions and they have scored some correct, some incorrect marks. So basing on the data given to us, we need to find out their scores. So the first one is, let us talk about Gopi. What is Gopi's score, children? The Gopi, how many correct answers he has done? He has done 5 correct answers. So 1 correct answer marks are 3. 5 correct answers, 15 marks the person has got. Now, incorrect answers, how many? 5 incorrect answers he has done. So, for each incorrect answer has got -1 mark and 5 he has done. minus 5 marks. Minus 1 into 5 minus 5. Then total score, how much he has got? Though he has secured 15 marks in positive, that is correct answers, negative marks are 5, that 5 got reduced. So he got only 10 marks. So see children, negative marks tests are so difficult to score. Though he has done 15 correctly, because of his mistakes in 5 problems, ultimate score is 10 marks only. Negative marking tests are so dangerous. That is why in competitive examinations people get less ranks because of this negative marks only. Now, when you go to the Reshma's score, she has answered 7 correct answers. So, one correct answer is 3, 3 marks allotted, 7, 21 marks. And incorrect answers are 3. For one incorrect answer, it is minus 1. 3 incorrect answers, minus 3 marks. So, final score is 21 minus 3, that is 18 marks she has scored. Now, Rashmi, when you talk about, she has done 3 correct answers. So, 1 correct answer scores 3 marks. 3 threes are 9 marks, and incorrect answers are 4. For each incorrect answer, minus 1 mark is there. Minus 1 into 4, minus 4 marks. So the final score is 9 minus 4. She has secured 9 marks. 4 marks got reduced. Total marks she got is only 5. I hope you have understood, children. Just go through the problem here, what I have done, and you can copy it, children. So children, with this I'll stop today's class. I'll go to the next class and teach you the remaining part of this exercise.